Hello Bill, this is Mike with Boat Video Shop. Just got out to your boat that you wanted me to take a look at. Very nice lines, and excited to take a look at her. Okay. Looks like a pretty boat. Gel coat looks like it can shine right up. Hard bottom dinghy on the aft. Great name for a boat. There's the motor, the little 4-stroke Merc for the dinghy. Nice aft doorway there, leading to your large swim platform. And here's a shot of the cockpit. The wood just seems to be in great shape. But just want to give you a shot of the cockpit. And then we come up to the aft area, which of course I think I'd put some wicker furniture here, and big storage from West Marine, and safety rail all around, and then of course your wet bar, and that's going to lead us to access to the cabin, and then of course access to the helm. Very impressed with this boat thus far. And do enjoy those large walkways on the side. Very well done. And boat seems to be in very nice shape. I just wanted to shoot a little bit of the front, the bow of the boat. And big windows. Like some serious wipers, and once again the big wide walk. The isinglass looks a little clouded. I don't know if that can be cleaned up or would need to be replaced, but the canvas bimini top has no tears and does not look bad at all. And let's just review the seating quick. First mate seating to the port of the captain's chair, and of course all your companions. And seems like a very reasonably designed helm. And let's take a look at the electronics. Looks here. I'll keep that. Raymarine E80. Looks a little worn, but Raymarine E80. And it's an adjustable unit. You can pretty much put it wherever you'd like. Under the glass, you have port and starboard controls. Your windlass, VHF. So that will be your helm, and I do like that big wheel. Here's some shots of the cabin entry. Nice teak and holly flooring there. I'll give you a slow pan of the Salon lower helm and galley area. Looks like twin controls at the lower helm that you had at the upper helm. A little close up to the lower helm. Brings us to the galley, which has a nice flat screen set up there. Microwave above, down below the oven. Right beside that, a full-size fridge and freezer, it looks like. And I do like the large sinks. So, nice galley area, which I'm sure becomes a big social area. I met the owner, John, and he's a very nice guy. But he wanted to take off some of the window covering just to let some light in. So I think it'll be a better shot of this area and how bright it can be. But the woodwork all seems to be in great shape in this boat, and just wonderful. And down the stairs forward, I see a stateroom, then your washer dryer, little hamper area. And then you enter the closed door cabin. Once again, the teak and holly flooring, beautiful, beautiful throughout. And just a very nice VIP cabin for your guests. Plenty of storage. Large closet. And of course a separate shower in the forward head that will double as the day head. But very well done. That will bring us to the aft master stateroom. Once again, the teak and holly floor, just wonderful throughout the boat. We've got a very large master bed. Great window and lighting on the aft and sides. Nice little dresser area, and I imagine good place to get ready. And that'll bring us right around to the seating area. Once again, I like the portholes, very light. And if we go to the base of the bed, you can see he's got a TV, dressers, dresser drawers, and of course, nice large closet. And that'll bring us to the en-suite master, which will find us a large marine head. And then of course back here is a large shower separated from the head. This is the current owner. His name is John, and just thought it might be useful for John to kind of say a couple words about owning this boat. He is the original owner for the last 6 years, and I'll let him take over.
Hey Bill, welcome aboard. I've owned the boat. I bought it in around Thanksgiving of 2005. Put about 1,200 hours on the boat. It's really been a good boat for me. It's taken really good care of me. From other boat owners that I talk to, the maintenance on the boat's pretty simple. It doesn't have a lot of teak. You know, you don't have a lot of decking to worry about like you do on some of the Grand Banks, so that saves you a lot of trouble. I wax the boat once a year. The bottom paint on this boat is probably good. Based on the previous time I had it done, you probably get 3 years out of it, so it's good for about another year and a half, the bottom paint on the boat. Haven't seen any blisters yet. No leaks on any of the windows. As far as the engine room, it's been bulletproof. I've changed one raw water pump. I've rebuilt both heads. I've one freshwater pump. So I've spent less than $1,500 in maintenance and repairs, that is, since I've owned the boat. It's really been a good performer. And it's pretty simple to keep up. She's very economical for a boat this size. I've had it out in 3 to 4 foot seas on the beam, and it will get you about 2 miles per gallon on fuel consumption. So at 8 knots, you're burning about 4 gallons of diesel. which is pretty good for a boat that weighs 46,000 pounds. I used to own a 36-foot version of this boat, a Heritage. It weighed about 22,000 pounds, and when you get that boat up in those same kind of seas, every time you hit a wave, it would slow you down about a knot and a half. This boat's got so much mass that you might lose a quarter of a knot in 4-foot seas. It just keeps plowing right on through. It's a dry ride. It's very rare for me to get spray up in the flybridge, and I prefer to drive the vessel from the flybridge because of the visibility and everything. But if I get foam or if I get spray up there in that flybridge, I'm out in weather I shouldn't be out in, because it's really rare for me to get it up there. But it's been a great boat. I'm gonna miss it. Yeah, as far as auxiliary, I have an 8 kW Onan genset on the boat, which there are 3 air conditioning units in the boat, 16, 16, and 10,000 BTUs. You can run all 3 air conditioners and a couple hair dryers with that Onan generator, no problem. There's about 250 hours on the genset, and again, you know, I do a lot of the maintenance myself on the boat. I change the oil on the genset and the engine about every 125 hours, roughly. As far as electronics go, it's got everything I need. I've got the radar, GPS, all in the nav pod up here. It's a 4 kW. I think it's how many miles? I can't remember how many miles. 24-mile radar. That's been good for me when I was up in New England in the fog. I've got the remote autopilot, which is nice because I told Mike I single-handed the boat from Newport, Rhode Island down to Charleston about 4 years ago, and having that remote autopilot around your neck is like having another crew member, so it really makes it nice. You can walk around the deck, you can make a sandwich, and you can steer the boat from the galley. It really makes it nice. So autopilot up and down, GPS upstairs, radar upstairs, and I got depth in both places. I'm going to include, I have a satellite phone that I used occasionally if I was, there's some spots on the East Coast where you'll lack a signal for yourself, so I always had that in case I had a mechanical breakdown somewhere. Going across Florida Bay to Key West, that comes in handy sometimes if you want to get in touch with family. I'm throwing that in with the boat.
Is the dinghy?
Yeah, the inflatables included. I've got a 6 horsepower Merc 4-stroke going with that. And what else? Plenty of life jackets. I'm going to leave you enough fuel filters and oil filters to cruise about 400 hours. I mean, I got a lot of spare parts under. There's a ton of storage under the front V berth, and I've got a lot of parts and equipment in there. What else? Good luck to you.
Beautiful.